They called it the Island of Saints and Scholars. For a time, Ireland was the last light in Europe, a sanctuary where the wisdom of the ancient world was preserved. In the year 807, at Kells Abbey, Brother Kieran was hard at work, his quill scratching across a magnificent manuscript. But a distant, guttural roar shattered the peace. Abbot Finn, the leader of the abbey, entered the scriptorium, his face pale. "Kieran," he whispered, "it has begun. The Northmen." They landed at the bay. Kieran's eyes, filled with fear, turned to resolve. "The library, Abbot. What of the library?" The abbot stared out the window. "They raid for gold and silver, but the texts they only burn. To them, it is sorcery. To us, it is the memory of man." The choice was agonizing. The library held centuries of knowledge. The histories of Rome, the philosophies of Greece, the words of the early church fathers. The monks couldn't save it all. In the fading light, they wrapped scrolls in linen and packed vellum codices into leather pouches, their movements rapid and desperate. Brother Kieran held two massive texts, the ornate, irreplaceable gospel book and a simpler, brittle scroll containing Euclid's Elements. His voice broke as he spoke to the abbot. Euclid, the foundations of reason itself, but the gospel ... The holy word. The glow of fire was now visible outside, the shouts of the raiders growing louder. Abbot Finn placed a hand on his shoulder. "We save what makes us human, Kieran. Take the core. The holy word, the ancient science. The rest, God forgive us, we leave to the fire." A heavy thud echoed as a battering ram hit the outer gate. There was only one chance, an old smuggler's tunnel leading down to the river. Kieran and 5 chosen monks huddled around a hidden stone door beneath the altar. The price for using it was separation. Kieran slung the heavy bag of manuscripts across his back and bowed to the abbot. "We will take them north, Abbot, to Iona. We will keep the flame burning." The abbot embraced him, a profound farewell. "Go. The books are Ireland's soul. Guard them with your life." "Godspeed, my son." As the monks descended into the darkness, the stone door scraped shut, just as the main abbey gate splintered and crashed down, followed by a torrent of Viking war cries. From a distance, Kells Abbey was a towering pillar of flame against the black night sky. The roar of the fire mixed with the desperate shouts of captured monks. The abbey was lost. But emerging onto a muddy riverbank, soaked and terrified, Kieran and his brothers knew the precious cargo, the collective memory of the Western world, was safe. Looking back at the flames, a single tear cutting a stripe through the mud on his cheek, Kieran gripped the bag of books tighter and whispered a vow. Never again. The monks of Kells did not lose the war. They won the battle of memory. Over the next 100 years, they and others like them carried these precious texts in a diaspora across Europe, sharing and preserving the knowledge that would later fuel the Renaissance. The manuscripts they saved, those copies of Euclid, of Plato, of the Gospels, would go on to form the backbone of the great libraries that rebuilt Western civilization. The fire consumed the stone and the wood, but it could not consume the word. If you want to hear more stories of history's quiet heroes, hit like and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, what piece of history would you risk everything to save